In the quiet darkness of space, where stars whisper ancient secrets, a single ship carried humanity's greatest dream. Her name was Antares, a vessel built not just of steel and science, but of courage and hope. She was meant to carry 50 brave souls beyond Earth, to start a new colony on Europa, one of Jupiter's frozen moons. The launch was broadcast worldwide. Billions watched. The crowd cheered as the engines roared, shaking the sky. But within that noise, destiny had already whispered something darker. Captain Evelyn Ross, a woman of calm strength, stood on the bridge as the ship cleared Earth's atmosphere. Her co-pilot, Drive, Marcus Hale, smiled. Greater than, we've done it, Eve. We're finally free of gravity. Everything was perfect. Systems stable. Crew in high spirits. The Antares was humanity's symbol of progress, a message to the universe that Earth's children were ready to explore. But every dream, no matter how bright, casts a shadow. 3 weeks into the voyage, the ship received a strange transmission, a repeating pulse from deep within Jupiter's orbit. At first, the crew thought it was natural radio interference. Then the pulse changed rhythm, almost like a code. Dr. Hale decoded the pattern. It's a distress signal. Coordinates close to our path. Captain Ross hesitated. The rules were clear, no unplanned detours. But humanity had a duty, to help, to explore, to understand. They changed course toward the signal. When they reached the coordinates, the radar showed a massive structure drifting among the gas clouds, a derelict ship. Its name barely visible on its side, Antares I. The crew froze. Their ship was Antares II, a successor to a prototype that had vanished 20 years ago. But how could the first Antares still be here? The old ship's airlock was intact. Captain Ross led a small team inside. Inside the dark corridors, lights flickered. Floating in the zero-gravity gloom were tools, papers, and something else. Recordings. Dozens of them. They played the recordings. Voices of fear, confusion, anger. The first crew had encountered something, a strange energy near Jupiter that caused hallucinations, system failures, and eventually madness. In the last log, the old captain screamed. Greater than, it's inside the ship. It's not the storm, it's alive. Suddenly, the power flickered on their own vessel, Antares II. The same pulse that had lured them was now coming from their own engines. Back aboard, systems began to fail one by one. Lights dimmed, oxygen levels fluctuated, crew members started seeing things, faces in reflections, whispers through intercoms. Captain Ross struggled to maintain order, but panic spread like fire. Dr. Hale discovered the horrifying truth. The signal was not a distress call, it was a contagion, a digital virus embedded in the energy frequency itself. It had infected both ships. The Antares was no longer just a ship, it was becoming something else. Knowing there was no way to stop the spread, Captain Ross made a choice. She transferred all mission data to an escape pod and set a course straight into Jupiter's storm. Her final transmission to Earth was calm. Greater than, if anyone hears this, remember us not for how we died, but for how we dared to go farther than fear. The Antares vanished into the clouds, swallowed by the planet's eternal red eye. Weeks later, the escape pod was recovered near Mars' orbit. Inside was Captain Ross's message and all her data. The world mourned, but also learned. The Antares disaster became a symbol of courage, a reminder that exploration comes with risk. And that sometimes, humanity's greatest discoveries are born from its greatest losses.